So today I'll be making a cucumber, celery, apple, cilantro, lemon juice. Okay, so I will put the description of everything I use in the box at the bottom of the video. That way you can have an easier time of remembering what I used and what I just said. And before I started washing the fruits, I did use a fruit wash, and I will put what that is at the bottom of the video as well. So here's where I just washed off the fruit and, did a rinse, and then did another wash of the cilantro, which will be coming in a second. Dump the water out, dump the remaining water out of the bottom of the fruit, add the lemons, and, give them a little spray as well. Add in the cilantro, give it a little rinse. Untie that. And so cilantro's a little weird. Let a little spray as well. Cilantro, like, you'll be like, how am I supposed to wash this? I just do a rinse, wash, and keep it moving. So here's where I chop up my celery. So I don't use the bottom, and chopped up the lemons and apples. So apples and cucumber. So cucumber, they say if you use organic cucumber that you should just you can use the skin and like eat the skin, and if you use regular cucumber, it's best to peel it because of all the stuff they add on to it while it's growing. But yeah, I use regular cucumbers. I don't mind peeling the skin. They're $2 for $1. Organic is a little more costly than the regular stuff, so I just do that. But when I buy apples, my apples are definitely organic just because I like to eat the skin of apples. So there's where I go in with the apples and start cutting them up. So since this video, I have purchased an apple cutter. So like you just stick it in the middle, and then the apple slice into little apple cuts, whatever. Then I go away for a little bit to do something. So let's wait for me to come back. Okay, so here's where I go get my lemon juicer, and I'm gonna start juicing. So the angle, well, no, I'm not starting juicing. I am cutting up the lemons. Now I'm about to start juicing. So let's get it started. So here I had the camera at a weird angle, so it kind of caught my juicing, weird, but I will adjust for next time. And also, you see what I'm doing and the order, but I will also put in how I did that. So usually when I have cilantro in the juice, I go ahead and put that first. That way everything else could just flush it out, because it's just like a dainty green. So that's what I would do differently. It's not a specific order you should do, or it really doesn't matter if you do that, but it's just like to get everything out of the juicer, just because cilantro is like the thinnest one, and whenever celery, apples are involved, it just flushes out because those are mostly water based. And here you see how fast the celery and apple fills up, just because it's like a lot of water. And I have a strainer there just so it could catch the fizz that comes out with the fruit. And see how I use that. So I really am a person, I really don't like whenever there's fizz on the top of my drink. I will keep straining it until it's gone, personally. But it's not a bad thing, it's just my preference. So I went away again to rinse off the strainer. Finished up the juicing part. Here's where I did my lime. And I have a mini, not a mini, but like the mini lemon lime squeezer. And yeah, I use that. I also have a citrus juicer, but it's just two lemons. I didn't really need to have that. So here I start wiping off everything, because when you juice, everything, like, juice gets everywhere, and like juice, fruit, everything everywhere. So here I went and back and strained it again, just because that pulp, and then I wasted a little bit, but it's okay. So strained it again. It's still a little fizz at the top, but that you could just live. I could live with that. So I just wiped up everything. Then I went and grabbed my juice, my bottles. They probably were everywhere. I kind of skipped through that. now I'm about to bottle everything. How you put it in the juice, like I think those are like 16 or 12-ounce bottles. So, you know, I just filled those all the way up and I took a little sip of it. So when you juice, it's just best that you, if you're gonna cleanse, I say if you do like, let's say a three-day cleanse, you make your juices for each day rather than having the 3 days made in one day, just because you're supposed to have it. And now, I mean, you're supposed to drink it within a 24-hour period. So now is where, like, here's where I'm gonna start cleaning my juicer. So I wanted to show you how I did that. So I want to start composting. They say composting is better for the environment, and you know, you can use it for your garden and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna look into that. Just took the juicer apart in here. I'm gonna start cleaning off the juicer. Did a little wipe down. I'm gonna get a paper towel and some spray and just start cleaning it off. Or that could be a bleach wipe, you know. I don't know what I used that day, but it looked like a paper towel. So just wiping off the juicer, just the top, bottom, underneath, everything, because you know when juicing like slides everything all down the juicer. So I'm just wiping off everything, even the cord can get wiped. Then I'll wrap it up, push it to the side, and get to the real deal, which is actually, you know, wipe off the counter as well. Now to the real deal, washing the juicer. So washing the juicer, I would suggest that you put it in the sink and wash it yourself, because when you put the juicer in the dishwasher, you know, anything can happen to it, because like it's plastic, so I don't think it's dishwasher safe either. So just do a wipe down, wash everything, and I see I have Dawn on the counter, so I probably use that to wash the juicer. And that last part is where you need to really wash and scrub, because you don't want nothing left behind on that part. That's the part that goes into the juicer and like really start straining it for you. Well, not straining it, but like, you know, whatever. So I washed that a couple times and did some dips in the water to just get it like really loose to wash it, because you don't want no problems with that. And you can see it's really clean. And I went back, so it's really clean. Usually it's like green when you're done using it. So my juicer is a little stained with turmeric, but you know, it still works. Just rinsing everything off, and yeah, I'm done. So thank you for watching my video. Goodbye.